Hello my beautiful friends, hope you guys are all doing great. I have a beautiful pink cushion dress form that I have created last night to share with you guys, and I had so much fun creating this beautiful pink cushion dress form. I've been inspired by a lot of crafters also, but the one who really inspired me the most was Elizabeth, who is Beady Bomb Bomb. I saw her dress form that she made for, I think, Alana, and I just fell in love with it and I had to create my own. So I've downloaded the pattern for quite some time now, but I never got around to doing it. And last night I kind of like, you know, got the mojo back and was able to make this dress form. It didn't take long whatsoever. The bummer for me was just cutting out the pattern and then trying to figure out how to sew it. But if you follow the DIY vid, I'll pop the link down below, and the pattern, I think it's from DIY something, I can't remember, but I'll pop all links down below to Elizabeth's YouTube channel and where she shared the pattern, as well as Alana, the dress form that she created for Alana, and I'll share the original tutorial on how to make this by, I think, DIY boutiques or something, I can't remember, but I'll pop all links down below like I mentioned, so you guys can go and print out this printable pattern also, that you guys can be able to make this dress form yourself. So a bit of mouthful blabbering there. It was really fun. Like I mentioned, the hardest part was cutting out the pattern, as well as figuring out how to sew the sides on and all that. But once you figure that out and sew the dress form, it's actually really easy. She's really dimensional, as you guys can see there. Really lovely. This beautiful shabby chic fabric I had purchased well over 3 years ago from an eBay seller, and I'll pop her link down below also, that you guys can go and check her out. I've actually forgotten, no, I haven't forgotten. Her shop is called Urbangardens on eBay, and I'll pop her link down below so you guys can go and buy this beautiful fabric. It's actually from Japan, and it's by the brand YUWA is the brand, or the name that's on the actual fabric, and it's so beautiful and shabby. And I'll share with you guys the fabric once I have taken you guys through the dress form. Once I cut out my pattern and stitch it together, this is a candlestick that I had purchased from the charity store, and it was just a silver color, and then I had painted it with white acrylic paint in like all the areas except some of the other areas, just to give it a really distressed look. As you guys can see, the silver in there, it just gives it that shabby chic look to it. It already comes with these beautiful acrylic dangles here also to give extra dimension to the dress form. On the bottom here, I had used these beautiful little fringe trims from my stash that I hot glue onto here all the way around. And then these two 2mm pearl strand here is from Craft Supplies, one on Etsy, and you can find them on Zibbit also, sorry. And I had they're flat back, and I just hot glued them onto there, as well as onto the top of my dress form here. I had used an acrylic bobble here that I gotten from Rosella quite a while ago, and then I had embellished her with a cameo from my stash, a handmade flower, and I had tied some pink seam binding around her neck, and these are all on pins so that I can rearrange or remove these and decorate her or embellish her in other ways that I want to. Here's a beautiful Aurora Borealis pin. If you guys can see, move it closer, isn't that beautiful? A vintage one that I had picked up on my holiday trip. And here's a beautiful Aurora Borealis necklace also, and it just sparkles and really beautiful. So they're not glued on or anything, so I can rearrange these at any time. These beautiful stick pins that I've added here are from my beautiful friend Bonnie, and I stuffed her really well so that you can it holds like beautiful stick pins. So I've just incorporated 2 of these, and these are from my beautiful friend Bonnie in my birthday rack 2 years ago. So I hope you guys do like my beautiful dress form, and I'll share with you guys the beautiful fabric. Okay, this is the beautiful fabric that I had used for the dress form, and it's absolutely gorgeous and so shabby. If you guys are into the tilted fabric, you guys will love these. Like I mentioned, I had purchased these well over 3 years ago before I had actually moved to this current hometown. I was back in my old hometown, and this particular seller is called Urbangardens, and she's on eBay. I'm not sure if she's still on eBay, but I'll try and find her and pop her link down below so that you guys can go and look at her beautiful shop. She sells the most beautiful shabby chic fabric. These are all cotton, and this particular one here is it says here made in Japan, and it is printed by UA. That's the actual company that prints this beautiful fabric. I'm not sure what this actual design is called, but once you go to her store, you'll be able to pick out all the ones that you like. I'm not sure if she has this particular design anymore. Like I mentioned, it was 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, since I had purchased these beautiful fabrics. So I purchased I think a yard of this particular gorgeous fabric, and I'll share with you guys some of the other ones that I had purchased from her store also. I had purchased this beautiful stripy one here, and this one, let me see if it's by UA also. Let me see. It says here French Roses by Urbangardens, and it's UA fabric made in Japan. So just search UA fabric, UA, Y-U-W-A, and Urbangardens is the seller on eBay. And this is a beautiful stripy one with the beautiful shabby roses, as you guys can see there. Absolutely amazing. I've seen some projects where she has chopped these up and made ruffles out of them, and they're just so absolutely gorgeous. I was really into shabby chic 3 years ago, and that's why I purchased these beautiful fabrics. And I've just noticed that a lot of people are just like into this shabby chic just recently, since the Tilda madness. But I had purchased these quite some time ago, so I have quite a bit of shabby chic fabric in my stash, and I haven't been buying anymore because I've got to use up what I have already. So I have this one here, and this one is by Mary Rose Collection. Mary Rose Collection, as you guys can see there. And again, it's more beautiful shabby roses on like a cream background, and it's really, really beautiful. I love these fabrics so much, and they're all cotton, like I mentioned. So I'll pop them that one away, and I'll share with you guys the next one. This is beautiful one here with this beautiful little dainty. These would be good for making your tilde buttons because the pattern's really dainty. Really lovely, as you guys can see there. So I'm loving that one. And this one here, I don't know. I don't think it's got the label anymore. This one's got no label on this one here. But you guys will be able to, go through the store and have a look at all the different fabrics. This one here is definitely UA. It's one of my favorite also. This one's really beautiful. It's more of a brighter pink, and it has these little reefs going around the image, like a cameo type pattern. And this one here, I think is by UA also. Let me see. Made in Japan. Yes, it is the Antique French Roses by Urbangardens, and it's a UA fabric made in Japan. So it's really beautiful. The quality of these fabrics are absolutely divine, and they're not your thick upholstery medium weight. These are your lightweight cottons only. So they're beautiful to make your buttons with, or make your any sewing projects. And here's another one of my beautiful favorites also. I love all the fabric from this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful store. There's this one, really beautiful. It is a larger pattern, that one there, but you can use different sections of it for any projects. And this one here again is by UA also, Antique French. It's like in the same collection, Antique French Roses by Urbangardens, UA fabrics made Japan. So really beautiful. Like I mentioned, I do apologize if she doesn't have any of these available, but I'm sure she has many other beautiful ones in her shop. Also, this one here again is one of my favorites. I'm so loving this. I made some cushions in the past using this fabric and it came out so beautiful, but I have sold those cushions already 3 years ago in my old hometown. So that's really beautiful, and I don't think this one here has a name. Yes, it does. It's a Mary Rose fabric also. Mary Rose, yeah. Type in Mary Rose fabrics and I'm sure some of them will come up. But I'll pop the link down below, like I mentioned, to Urbangardens. This beautiful one here. And again, this is by Yua also. Yua Life collection, made in Japan. And look at the beautiful roses. Look at the beautiful roses, guys. This is like a beautiful cream base. So it has a beautiful shabby chic color to it. Absolutely gorgeous. These fabrics are more beautiful in person. So there's that one. And, oops, sorry. My table here is a mess underneath here because I've been crafting. I purchased this from the same seller also. This one's more like a Victorian Marie Antoinette fabric. Oops, sorry guys. I've got my tripod right in front of me because this table is a mess, like I mentioned. Really beautiful there. Absolutely gorgeous. Really Marie Antoinette, like I mentioned. And I think this one's by Yua again. Yes, by Yua Fabrics. Made in Japan for Urbangardens. It's really lovely. Hope you guys can see the gorgeous details there. Love, 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 love. And this one here is like a medium weight upholstery fabric. I purchased these so I can make cushions and stuff like that. But these being the medium weight, and I think this was like a retired one, so it's a little bit more expensive. It says here American Folk and Fabric Inc. I'm not sure what this particular design is anymore because, like I mentioned, I purchased it a long time ago, but it's really beautiful. It's kind of like your French tapestry type fabrics, but it's not as thick. It's only a medium weight, this one. Perfect for all those. Lovely. But that's by Urbangardens. I purchased from Urbangardens also. And this is another beautiful Yua fabric from Urbangardens. Look at that. I created a lampshade from this. And I think the lampshade's inside my house because I don't have it here. But it's so absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It has beautiful roses in different tones of pink and the green. So I love this. And that's again by Yua Fabric also. Trying to fold it up again in the right creases. So really beautiful fabric. Absolutely gorgeous. And the last one, I think I purchased this from Urbangardens also, is the teapot one. I think you guys would have seen this already. Some of you I've seen have it on your tables for displays and stuff like that, but it's a beautiful teapot one, as you guys can see here. I haven't used this one for any projects yet. I'm just a hoarder. I collect things. Rose Garden Tea by Rogue Greg. I'm not sure if I purchased this from Urbangardens or not. I can't really remember. Maybe not this one, but it's a beautiful fabric to share with you guys anyways. I don't think this is from Urbangardens. I think I had purchased this from another seller. But anyways, these are my beautiful, gorgeous, shabby chic fabrics to share with you guys. And if anyone is interested, I'll pop the link down below to Urbangardens so you guys can go and check her out and buy all these beautiful, beautiful, amazing shabby chic fabrics if you're into the Tilda fabrics and all that. And I'll see you guys